I feel that the work that we've been doing around transculturalism and bringing different cultures together in media is probably the single most important achievement that we've had with both Trace and True. And now, as we start delving into hybrid identities and understanding how people are feeling about globalization and global connectivity and how they feel about their new identities, I think it's becoming really important to explore that from a journalistic perspective, but also what I like is narratives. I like telling stories about how people are feeling about the world as it's changing before their eyes, and also about discovering new cultures. As a global citizen, I've always traveled and I've always ventured as a journalist into new territories, and I think the learnings that have come from that have informed a lot of my creative ventures over the last few years. And I was trying to raise money for my own venture, and it was extremely difficult because the investors were only really looking at the new economy companies and the technology companies and the dot-coms that were emerging. And I felt that we really stood for something very powerful with Trace, which is about bringing these cultures together, which is about transculturalism and, again, exploring these hybrid identities and showing how they would be able to change the world. And we found ourselves marginalized in a way in the first couple of years, the early 2000s, because we were not positioned as a technology company or as a .com, and we were still old media. And I felt that it was really difficult, and I had to explain to advertisers, to potential strategic partners, that we really had a little corner of the world that was specifically Trace, and it was an uphill battle. Getting major funding from Goldman Sachs to expand my business internationally, which was extremely stimulating because all of a sudden we were in television, we were in radio, we were also on the web, in addition to publishing a monthly magazine. So that was a dream come true.